not all of you are aware of this out there, but last Friday, we did a special episode of this show in which the audience was comprised entirely of 6 to 9-year-old kids. And no, we did. We just thought we're going to do this as an experiment, and we filled the entire audience with these really young kids and just did our normal show, just for the concept of it. And well, we're going to show you a clip. It was on last Friday, but just to bring you up to date, here was a clip of what it was like a little bit. According to a new survey, kids, Washington, D.C. is the worst place to raise a family. That's right, yeah. However, it's still the best place to raise illegal campaign contributions, huh? They love political humor. What can I say? Well, anyway, afterwards, this really happened. We really did this show, and afterwards, someone on the staff had the idea of bringing back some of the kids who were there at the taping and getting them to participate in a focus group about the show. We thought that would just be a cool thing to do.
Yeah, get a group of the kids, set them down with a network guy.
Right.
And then he could quiz them about their opinions about the show, which helps us gauge what the people at home are thinking.
Exactly, yeah. Well, the idea here was we figured kids would give us a fresh perspective and also maybe be a little more honest than adults. Adults sometimes, try and hedge what they're saying.
Adults lie.
Exactly, Andy. Adults are bad.
They all lie.
That's why I like you, my friend. That's right. Well, anyway, we taped what happened at the focus group. We had cameras there and just talked to these kids who were at the program to see, what they would say. And some of the kids' opinions were pretty eye-opening. Take a look.
Now, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be asking you a couple questions in an effort to help us maybe see what we're doing right on the show and also where we could maybe improve things. We have to be completely honest here. So don't censor yourself. Don't worry about saying anything bad about Conan or Andy because, well, they're not here, right? So they're never going to find out. We're hoping to learn. Okay? Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to... there was a point in the show where people seem to be losing interest. If we could just watch this clip.
That was a close call.
That was hard.
That was a close call. All right, okay, hold on. Now, wait a minute.
Daniel, whose fault was it that it was so boring? Was it Conan's fault?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Conan was...
Yeah, Conan, it was probably Conan's fault.
Because he's boring, Daniel?
Well, sometimes he's boring.
I gave that kid a cupcake. I can't believe that.
Andy is like worthless because he only says 3 words per show.
3 words, right.
Well, it's Conan's
And those
show.
3 words are...
But it's Conan's fault also that he's like hogging up the time. But it is his show. I don't really care.
I'm worthless? I can't believe that kid said that. You say more than 3 words.
He should give equal amounts of time because there's 2 people on the show.
How many people think that Conan should give equal time to Andy?
Yeah, because he only says 3 words.
He only says 3 words.
So
right.
Do you feel that way? Do you feel like that I squeeze you out?
And nod your head yes.
Look, this is about the kids, not about me.
Do you think that Conan should wear his hair any different, or...?
Not really. I have a feeling he should change his attitude.
Right. So...
That kid seems crazy to me.
I know.
He seems like he's insane.
He's probably setting fires, torturing small animals.
Well, let's move on to a different one. What I'm going to ask you individually is to rate Andy's intelligence 1 through 10. Kelly, first, Andy's intelligence 1 through 10, 10 being the highest.
About 7
7.
And 3 more than Conan.
3 more than Conan. Travis, Andy's
You do read more than me.
1.
1?
And Conan
No, wait, he's...
7.
Wait, he's gave me a 7.
Andy, a 1. Do you feel like you're being generous there, or is Andy really unintelligent? Right. Do you think we should get rid of him?
Listen to me. He's only saying what you need to hear. I'll show him unintelligent, Andy.
If Conan were in your school, if he was one of your classmates, do you think that Conan would be picked on a lot?
Yeah. I would. I'd probably pick on him and say, "Oh, come and get the ball here."
Right. Get the ball. Okay. And do you remember when the woman animal handler came on and Conan acted like he was had a crush on her? Do you remember this?
Oh, yeah. I like her.
Right.
Can we get him on the desk?
This is Whitney Hahn from Catoctin Zoo in Thurmont, Maryland, and she's raised this animal. It's about
Hi,
a year
Whitney.
old.
How are you? I like Whitney. Wow. All right.
Very
Right.
inappropriate in front of children.
In front of children,
He's
doing
showing.
You know, did you see her?
She was hot.
She had a great body. You gotta move, right?
She obviously wasn't attracted to him.
I think he tries to get like his paws in every girl as he's seen.
Right.
Since he's like.
Would you say that Conan probably has loose hands?
Yeah.
Yes. If Conan and Andy were your parents, who would be your mommy? Daniel? Conan would be your mommy.
Andy.
Kelly? Andy would be your mommy.
You're kind of you're very maternal.
Right. It's because of the breasts.
What cartoon animals do they remind you of?
Well, yeah, cartoon.
Daniel?
I think
should get back
Andy
to that
reminds me of a cow, and Conan reminds me of
A cartoon animal, like Daffy Duck or something like that.
well, maybe. Well,
Is
I
Daffy Duck?
think
Is that good?
Andy reminds me of Porky Pig.
They like Porky Pig.
On the shows, always Conan says that Andy's his good friend.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you buy that?
No.
Not really.
You wanna maybe? Yeah, we should probably have a meal together or something. I was just thinking.
Do you know my last name?
Would you describe Max as a rock star?
Not to me. I don't think it's a good idea for him to wear glasses, like your glasses,
Right.
for him to wear glasses while he's playing. Because I saw him and he lost the beat when he was trying to push back his glasses.
He's watching the show like a hawk.
I know. And Max has very oily skin. It's a medical condition.
Right.
He can't wear contacts because even his eyes are oily.
Right.
Tell you.
Would you rather have your teeth drilled or come here?
Drill.
You'd rather have your teeth drilled than come and watch the Conan show.
This is enough. Let's go. We gotta do something about this.
Travis, would you trust your pet with Conan?
No.
All right, that is enough. You take over now. You make off. The bad man will leave now. You leave now. We will take over. I am Yanni. This is my assistant Schleitzen.
Hello, children.
You children,
Take over now.
you children have been giving very bad answers. I know you've been lying for the sake of the cameras. We want you to tell the truth now. Wasn't Conan a genius?
No.
You children are obviously delusional. Talk now and talk about how Conan was a genius. Was he not?
No.
Was it not the best show you ever saw?
No.
Tell them, Schleitzen.
How do you think Andy could maybe get more time on the show?
That is irrelevant. No one needs to know about that. Sorry for the outburst,
Suggestions, children.
Did you think that Conan was a brilliant man?
No. I think Andy was.
Andy was brilliant. Oh, really? Wow. We learned a lot. We learned a lot.